Hi, I'm Leah Messina from Sinuate Media. We are a marketing communications firm in Messina, New Mexico. I've been in business since 2006, started first as a digital marketing firm, so that makes up a huge part of our expertise. But we work with businesses across the country that want to grow their business and reach more people, starting here in New Mexico and beyond.
What insights and advice do you have for businesses at this time?
With this pandemic, it's kind of an interesting situation where all of a sudden everybody had to start working remotely for their type of businesses if they could. And so we've been talking with a lot of clients and new businesses that we haven't worked with before about how do they get their operations to be completely digitized, if that's even possible. So we have taken this approach first and foremost on the e-commerce side. Is there something that they can do to be selling their products and services online if they're not able to do so any longer in person? Moving your business to have some sort of online component will always help to diversify where your revenue is coming from. The other thing we've looked at is on a marketing technology side. So if a business now has a dispersed team, are there tools that they could be using to not only continue talking to their customers and clients, but also to their own staff members? So we have also been working with clients to get systems in place, intranets, online chat functions, and other technologies so that they can continue business as much as normal as possible during this type of experience that we're all going through right now. So really looking at your whole operations and looking at a business continuity plan to see if something happens, what parts of your business can still stay active and running while maybe something happens and you're no longer able to operate in the ways that you typically expect. So there's a lot of tools out there. Some are very affordable to implement. So it does take some time to get some of those functions up and running. But that is something that a firm like us can help do, is implement those technologies to help the communications you're not able to operate as normal.
What tips or strategies are important for businesses to implement?
Customer service has always been an important part of business, but more now than ever, communications with your customers is just absolutely critical. So whether that is being done through social media or through email newsletters or through even the recording of your business phone number when somebody tries to call you, just giving an update on your hours of operation or being upfront about the turnaround time that maybe that you're able to provide if your staff is smaller than it normally is at the moment. So thinking about those messages and how you can get the messages in a variety of channels, because not everybody is going to be on social media or is going to be checking their email or text messages or so forth. So making sure you're covering multiple channels and you're giving regular updates about what is the current status of your business, if you're partially reopening, or what steps that you're taking to be safe when you are going to reopen. And that is actually a lot of what we have been doing in the last 2 weeks, is working with our clients to come up with the messaging about what steps are they taking for when they do reopen in terms of safety, if they're going to be, their staff is going to wear masks or have hand sanitizer or sanitizing in between customers and so forth. So really, I think one of the most important things you can do is just take the time out to say, okay, what are the things we're doing and how can we craft that into a message that we can clearly share with potential customers, and let's make sure that we are covering the basis of all the places that we are pushing that message out to them.
What resources can businesses look to for support?
I think this has been also an interesting coming together on social media in a really great way with the different groups that have popped up and organizations that have stepped up and stepped beyond their original boundaries of what they set out to do. So there's a lot of support groups in Facebook groups. Certainly the We Network, Arrowhead is a great one for women business owners to share resources. There are, in Las Cruces here, we have several Las Cruces groups, and even if it's just a community group, there's a lot of the community members sharing things about updated information about what is reopening, or where can they get more information about loans or finance financing opportunities. So I would say your local community, and the easiest way right now to connect is through social media. I would also say some of the resources that we have been tapping into is our professional advisors in banking and in accounting. So we've been working with our contacts at our local bank to ask them for updates on, loan information and that type of thing, that they've helped guide us through the PPP process and so forth, as well as our accountant. So the consultants and the experts that you have around you, everybody will give you a different perspective. From our end, it's marketing communications and marketing technologies, but pulling in from the different people in your network that have expertise in different areas really can pull together and get a good picture of what you can do when it comes to insurance or real estate or finance. So that's what we've been doing. We've been looking at our personal network here locally to see who we already work with and who do we need to connect with to get more information where we need to. I have personally just also been looking at various online news articles to keep up to date with what's going on in terms of the business world and trying to keep track of business trends for both ourselves as a marketing firm and also for our clients. So we'll read anything from restaurant industry insider to what's happening with the big data to what's going on with telehealth. So, we really have to keep up to date on a really wide variety of industries for our clients. So we use Google Alerts a lot to keep up to date on, sort of the cutting edge news of what's happening in the moment so that we're on top of anything that's occurring that could affect the work that we're doing. My final thoughts on what's going on now and what are, could be the takeaway from it. I know this is a really hard and difficult time for many people, and personally and professionally. But I think that out of hard times comes ingenuity a lot. So if this is, maybe you are having a little bit of a break from your normal routine, whether it's because work is, furloughed or had to lay you off, like whatever that idea was that you had for a business, now is a great time to explore it. And using the tools that are out there, it's easier than ever to start a business, to start a technology business, to start an online business, from being able to get your site up and running within a very short period of time, within a week. As long as you are organized with your ideas, you have a clear focus about what it is that you want to do. If you can get past those 2 points, then there are the tools out there to make it happen. So use the resources that you have in your community. Sinuate Media here has offered to any community member that wants to chat about how to get through this time using the different online tools or digital or marketing technologies that are out there. We would offer a free half-hour consultation to any business out there that wants to chat about that. We also have lots of information up on our website as well. So if you have that idea or you always wanted to have that side business, now's a great time to try to do that, and a great time to partner with other people. This is a prime time for partnerships. People are looking at innovative ways to do business, and if you thought that there was business out there that you would like to partner with, and before maybe it wasn't really feasible or you thought that your idea wasn't fleshed out enough, this is the time to reach out to them and try to get some of those ideas ignited. I wish you all a lot of luck in any new endeavors that you may have, and Sinuate Media here in Messina, New Mexico is here to help.
This video was brought to you by the New Mexico Economic Development Department, Office of Science and Technology. Discover more resources to support your business at arrowheadcenter.nmsu.edu.